Welcome back, children. We had a small recap. So, second chapter, we are seeing wolf and dogs were what? Yes, belong to the same family, closely related. So, the dog wanted to find himself a new master, searching for a new master because it felt boring with the same life. So, it thought that wolf will be the strongest master in the earth. So, it decided to follow wolf as a master. But actually, what happens is wolf was afraid of what? Bear. So till this we saw, and I'm going to continue with the next slide. Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf. So the dog came to conclusion that the bear was stronger than the wolf. So what happened? The dog thought maybe bear was the strongest in the earth. Okay. So now the dog decided to take up service with him. Take up services. He wanted to become the servant of bear. And he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. So the dog is asking the bear to be his master. The bear also agreed to this readily and said, let's go and find a herd of cows. Okay, I will kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill. Okay, eat our fill here refers to eat fully, full stomach. Okay, up to the satisfaction level, right? So seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, children, reading practice has to be given. Where comma has to be there you have to stop. Full stop has to be there, then you have to stop. Okay, comma and full stop. Wherever punctuation is there, you have to stop. Otherwise, continuous reading has to be done. Right? Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up services with him. And he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, let's go and find a herd of cows. I'll kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill. Right? This is just a model for reading practice. You have to go through the full story. Right? Next, they walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. You know what is a herd? A collective noun here. A herd of cows, right? Herd represent what? Collective noun. Herd of cows. So many cows are grazing in the field here. But just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. Whose noise is that? Wow, the cows were moving loudly and running in a panic in all directions. Why? Running in a panic. Panic refers, it was afraid, frightened, and it was moving for its life. So, what will happen? What could have happened? Any guesses? Guess the answer. Why the cows are moving loudly and running in a panic? They are moving in the sense they are shouting. Move, move. When you are shouting and running, then why? Guess. Next page. The bear looked out from behind a tree and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. See the hands of the bear. Can you able to see the picture here? All the cows are running in panic. The dog was seeing that. What happened to the bear? Bear was keeping hand on head. Oh God. So he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. Hastily. What is the meaning of hastily? Haste. Check it out in dictionary. So two meanings I said. Okay. The second is hastily. Underline and check the meaning. The bear looked out from behind a tree And then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. Why the cows are running in panic? Why the bear is also running hastily into the forest? This is what is the question arised in whose mind? This dog mind. Let us wait and watch what happened. Now who is this? Wow, very strong. Seems to be very gigantic, gentle. Okay, majestic. So many words are there to describe lion. Now why did I have to come here? Said he to the dog. He refers to the bear here. He refers to the bear. Now why did I have to come here? Said he to the dog. It's the lion who rules the forest in these parts. Okay, who is the king of forest? Lion. The lion? Who's he? Don't you know? He is the strongest beast on earth. Okay, now what dog thought? He came to a conclusion. He wants to be the servant of the strongest person on the earth, or the strongest creature in the earth. Right? Don't you know? He is the strongest beast on earth. Whose wording is this? It's a bear wording. Well then, I will say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. How many times these words are repeated here? Check it out. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. Right? So now, and off the dog, off the dog. The dog left the bear and went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long, long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. See here, and off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. So off here refers that the dog left everything. Everything here, I meant left the bear. Left the bear and asked the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him. The dog stayed with the lion and served him for a long, long time. It was a very good life for the dog. He had nothing to complain of. He was very comfortable, very happy. Okay, so there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion. No one is stronger than the lion in the forest, and no one dared to touch the dog also, because PA to whom? PA to the king of forest, lion. So he was very good, comfortable, leading a sophisticated life. Okay, all creating scenes in front of other animals. Hey, be careful, huh? I am the what? Servant of the king, lion. All that. He created a scene and made everyone to be fear of the dog also. No one dared to touch the dog or offend him in any way. Offend is to fight with the dog in any way. So are you clear with this? And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long, long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. Right? But one day, the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs when all of a sudden the lion stopped. Amid here refers to it was surrounded by, okay, bare cliffs. Bare cliffs here, a steep high rock, often at the edge of the sea. See, bare cliff here, very high rocks. Amid bare cliffs, surrounded by heavy, steep, high rocks. Right? So what happened? One day, two of them here refers to the lion and the dog. Lion and the dog were walking side by side along a path that ran what? That was surrounded by what? A big high rocks, a steep high rocks. So when all of a sudden the lion stopped, he gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw. Paw? What is that? Paw of a lion, right? The leg, the marks of a lion. For you it is palm. This is palm for you, right? The same way, this is paw for a lion. He gave a great roar and struck the ground, angrily struck the ground, angrily with his paw, with such force that a hole formed there. See how forcefully in Singham movie also. Who said this dialogue? 100-ton weight. Same here. See, when a lion forcefully struck, there formed a hole. Then he began to back away very quietly. What is it, master? Is anything wrong? Asked the dog, surprised. I smell a man coming this way, the lion said. We had better run off for it or we will be in trouble. Who said this? The strongest king, very good. The strongest king of the forest said the dialogue. I smell a man coming this way, the lion said. We had better run for it or we will be in trouble. Oh, well, then I'll say goodbye to you. Whose wording is that? Goodbye to you, lion. Who said this? Dog. Oh, well, then I'll say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. So now, children, who is the strongest person on the earth? Who is the strongest person on the earth? Yes, the human being, right? So again, I'm coming to the 9th paragraph. But one day, the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs where all of a sudden the lion stopped. He gave a roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw with such force the hole formed there. Then he began to back away very quietly. What is it, master? Is anything wrong? Asked the dog, surprised. I smell a man coming this way. See here, a man coming this way. The lion said, we'd better run for it or we will be in trouble. We apostrophe D here refers to we would. Maybe we had based on the sentence, but here it is we would better run for it or we will be in trouble. Oh, well, then I'll say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth. And off the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. This happened long, long ago. But to this day, the dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master. So till now, the dog served human beings long, long years ago. Children, I hope you understood the story. The next session we'll have a quick recap of the story. Now your duty is to try question and answers on your own. Okay, children. Bye. Thank you.